He doesn't surely know if he has a perfect game plan to beat Jones. Even if I don't help Owen St. Preux, and I can't help him beat John because I don't know how to beat John Jones. I didn't do it, Cormier said. I can only prepare myself as best I can to try and prepare to beat him. Like I said, I didn't beat him the first time, so I don't have some secret serum to give Vince, but I would try to help him because even by me being there, it bugs him. Now, until DC is healed up and meets John Jones again in the octagon, Cormier says all he can do is sit back and take notes on cracking the Bones code. I'll be watching it just to see how John competes after being away so long. I can only watch it as a spectator. That's all I can do. I can't go there and fight, and I'll watch it as a spectator and try to enjoy it as much as I can. I'll try to see if he does anything differently. I'll try to see if there's anything I can exploit when we have our time. Wow, guys, so Lyoto Machida has admitted to taking a banned substance and is now out of UFC on Fox 19. So Lyoto Machida has been removed from Saturday's UFC on Fox 19 co-main event with Dan Henderson after admitting to taking a banned substance during an out-of-competition test. Now, Machida stated he didn't know the substance was banned to the U.S. anti-doping agency. Machida is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and one-time middleweight title contender. He previously bested Henderson. Guys, Saturday's card has taken quite the hit since it was first announced. Mauricio Shogun Rua was the first to bow out, exiting a planned fight with Rashad Evans. He was replaced by Glover Teixeira, and that bout moved into main event role when Tony Ferguson was injured and forced out of a fight with Khabib Nurmagomedov. So here's the statement that the UFC's released regarding this whole issue. UFC rep Dave Scholler tweeted the new Fox main card. So, are you guys excited to watch UFC on Fox 19? Okay guys, so good old Mike Tyson talks John Jones and Conor McGregor. So for 10 years, Iron Mike Tyson ruled boxing's heavyweight division and was known as the baddest man on earth. Now, Tyson has a unique perspective on fighting as he's experienced the headiest heights and the darkest lows in his career. And the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world has revealed how he sees a huge future ahead of UFC featherweight kingpin Conor McGregor due to the Dubliner's personality. Conor is very charismatic, Tyson told Fighters Only. John Jones is bad, but deep down, he's a decent kind of person and very shy. Whereas this guy, Conor, he's the man. He reminds me of the old-time boxers. One of those guys that's just into everything. He walks into the room and everybody stands up. He sucks the air out of the room. He's just a really interesting guy. He does things nobody else has been able to do, too. He's kind of like an animated character, one that's real, though. He's a great fighter, but his personality is even bigger than his talent. Isn't that crazy? He's got this huge personality. Nobody in MMA has ever had a personality as big as his. Ronda is just like a monster, the things she would do. But this guy is different. His personality is phenomenal. Now guys, much has been made of the power held by the Notorious in the UFC, with many fighters and critics unhappy at the pull he has over the promotion's brass. But Tyson wholly understands McGregor's quest for power and believes that it's actually a bigger deal than money in the fight game. It's actually not even about the money, it's the power, Tyson stated. That's what it's all about. We never say it, but that's what he wants, power. That's why we put our lives on the brink of destruction, because we want to grasp that power. Nothing else matters. We almost want to give our lives up in pursuit of it. It's worth dying and killing for. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and
Halloween parade, bro. It's like the one night of the year where we fit in. Cool.
Get back here. What part of moving the shadows don't you understand?
I've never seen anything like this before.
Guys, I got a lead on what's going on.
And the blue corner, from Raceland, Kentucky, wearing black and green trunks, weighing 250 pounds, with a record of 13-6, 11 by KOs, Slammin' Sammy Schaff. And in the red corner, from Catskill, New York, wearing black trunks, weighing 215, with a record of 13-0, 13 by knockout, Mike Tyson, 10 rounds.
Kevin Rooney in his corner. Joins Mike Tyson in the center of the ring. Fred Yusi with the instructions. In the unlikelihood that this goes the distance, the judges will score. 3 judges at ringside score the fight.
Judges are Billy Graham, Bernie Friedkin, and Eva Shane.
Now look at the height difference. At least 6 inches. What does Tyson have to do to get inside?
Do you know what that means to Tyson? That means that he has in front of him a very large target.
Okay. Scheduled for 10, but don't go away. Tyson already coming in, got in a short left hook. There's the big left hook, and that rocked Sammy's
Yeah,
down
sure
early.
Did. It sure did. There's a right hand. He's going to work. He's taking his time. He's pinpointing his punches. He's not over anxious. That's the first punch he's missed so far.
Look at the legs. Look at where the power comes from when he bends and gets his body into those punches.
You've got to watch this one real close.
Blood coming from the nose of Sammy Schaff already. A big left hook got in there. He might have broken his nose already.
That's right. It looks bad.
Schaff is on the run. Blood just pouring down from the nose of Sammy Schaff.
Tyson does not throw wild punches, Sam.
Big left hook. And there is Schaff down.
3, 4,
The count is
5,
for the rest of the
6,
The count is 7. This one's over.
9.
This one is over.
It's all over. He tried to make it. Sammy Schaff tried to get up. His nose is cut. Look at the side of his nose there.
He's breathing and nose is just pouring out. I gotta believe he broke his nose with one of those
I
left
think
hooks.
there might even be a tear on the side of that nose.
Wow. Well, he gave everybody what they expected.
He didn't keep them long, I'll tell you that, Sam. Everybody who came early, our first fight of the evening is the Tyson fight.
On July 11th, 1985, Tyson had his 5th professional fight against John Alderson. They were both undefeated and had almost identical records.
Well, we're ready to get going for fighting here. Mike Tyson, Big John Alderson. Let's meet the officials that will be handling the fight at ringside and meet the combatants with our ring announcer, Michael Buffer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Trump Casino Hotel on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, let's get ready to rumble. This is in the heavyweight division, scheduled for 6 rounds, and something's got to give. They're both undefeated. The referee for this bout is Frank Cappuccino. Introducing first in the red corner, wearing the red trunks with white trim, weighing 226.5 pounds, from Cabin Creek, West Virginia, his professional record: 4 consecutive victories, all by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, John Alderson. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with red, white, and blue trim, and weighing in at 215 pounds even, from Catskill, New York, his professional record. Also, 4 consecutive victories, all by knockout. Introducing Mike Tyson.
He'll be the popular one tonight as Frank Chappellino talks to him.
I want you to understand one thing. I want a good, clean, hard fight. Any low blows, any thumbing, heeling, butting, the holding and hitting will cost you the round. And if I have to go further, I'll do that also. In the event of a knockdown, the man standing, go to the farthest neutral corner, stay there until I call him back. Okay? When I say break, I want you to protect yourself at all times, and you step back clean. Both of you understand that. Both of you touch gloves. Good luck.
Well, the folks back in West Virginia may not recognize this man without his miner's hat. He's come out of the mines to fight. He won May 31st, a second-round knockout over George Mayweather. And his opponent also with a 1-round, as a matter of fact, 39-second fight against Rick Spain here in Atlantic City on June 20th. That's Tyson. Tyson in the white with the red stripe, solid red trunks with the white stripe will be John Alderson. Alderson, a tremendous height advantage. Al, how much will that play a factor in tonight's fight?
Well, he has got to keep Tyson off him. Use the jab, the straight right hand. And Mike Tyson gets inside very effectively. It's one of the things he does. So, and he'll go to the body once he gets there. So I don't know if the height in itself will be a big edge for Alderson.
Alderson said if he does get inside, look for me to tie him up. I'm not going to try to rumble with him in there.
I don't blame him.
So Frank Chappellino will have a busy night tonight, and this 6-rounder may not last very long with the counter shots there. A left hook right to the face that time of Alderson.
That was a strange punch, but Tyson is so powerful. No matter how he delivers those punches, they hurt. For every punch Tyson throws is meant to knock you out. Now, as he gets on against tough competition, the question is, when he comes in like this, will he get nailed with counter shots? That's really what Alderson wants to do.
Tyson, you heard documented, of course, the young man fighting very well, amateur, 25-2. A boxing historian, reads book after book of boxing and watches all historic films of the greats.
He's got an edge. His manager, Jimmy Jacobs, has the largest fight film collection in the world, so he can look at all those. He does look at all the former heavyweight champs. And of course, he's a long way from being that, but he's such raw talent at his age, you can't help but think about it.
Al, how much pressure and how much can a 19-year-old take putting the pressure on to be the youngest champion in the world?
Well, of course, that's them talking. That's Customato and Tyson making these bold predictions, and they put pressure on themselves. Now, Tyson switches to southpaw. I haven't seen him do that before.
Interesting. Lands with the lead left. Alderson is already bleeding from the nose, and I think that was from the very first left hand. Tyson, you can see almost like a bull as he just chases Alderson around the ring. Big John said he had to get off first tonight. He has got to use those long arms to his advantage. He has not been able to do so far in round one.
You know, when Tyson switches to southpaw, I think that's the clue for Alderson with that long reach and height to throw the straight right hand. I would just let that punch go.
Alderson, a very good amateur record, 154-12. Took 3 years off from boxing, however. Worked in the mines in West Virginia. They started the laying off down there, and he went back into the boxing ring. And here he is at 4-0 with 4 knockouts.
And already he's at a rugged first round. For Alderson, I think the key, he has got to throw that jab and follow with the straight right. Has done that only once and did land the right, although it didn't hurt Tyson. There it is. Now that right missed, but if he keeps doing that, he's going to give Mike Tyson something to think about as he comes in. There it is again, and he landed the right.
At least to keep him from lunging at him with the big hands that he's throwing so far.
That's exactly right, Sam.
So the closing seconds of round number 1. Mike Tyson, the shorter of the two, against Big John Alderson.
Mike Tyson delivers punches often in a very awkward fashion. Look at this left hand. That was a jab, but boy, he was off balance when he threw it. Still had a lot of power against Alderson.
This is round number 2 of a scheduled 6-rounder heavyweights. Mike Tyson in the white trunks, Big John Alderson in the red. Alderson hailing from Cabin Creek, West Virginia, the home of the great basketball player, former Los Angeles Laker Jerry West. Alderson, as a matter of fact, plays basketball and softball just to stay in shape right now. I'd take him as the center of my ball club.
Yeah, I think so. Muscle underneath. Now, Tyson, they told him to go to the body, and he's trying to do that in this round. But Mike hasn't been that busy when he gets on the inside. Good uppercut by Tyson.
Alderson, you saw there, tried to lead in with a left jab and a right hand, but left himself wide open for the ducking Mike Tyson as he went right underneath.
Mike Tyson doesn't wear any socks. I don't remember seeing a fighter in a long time that doesn't wear any socks. Or if he does, they're so short they don't even peek out over his shoes.